everyone, and welcome to Hosting with Susanna, where I help you create beautiful parties and fun gatherings to bring people together. Today we're making my calming lavender lemon water, which is a great and refreshing drink to have if you're doing my Pilates party, which is so fun any time of the year, but especially if you're doing it at the beginning of the year like I am. It's a really great way to just bring you and your friends together. You know, with the new year, you probably all have these great health goals in mind, and so I think a Pilates party is a great way to keep you all on track with that, to have you working out together and having so much fun in the process. And this calming lavender lemon water is so perfect for that too, because studies have shown that lemon and pink Himalayan salt infused water is really great with improving hydration, supporting electrolytes, and it can support digestive enzyme activity. And then also lavender, there's been studies that have shown that it can help reduce anxiety and depression. It's a rich source of antioxidants, so it can help combat those oxidative stress in your body, and it can help reduce inflammation in your body. So overall, this water is just really great to serve to your guests at your Pilates party, because you're all working out, and this water is going to keep you hydrated, it's going to give you electrolytes, and it's going to help to just decompress your body, which is all things you need when you're working out. So here's what you're going to need to get started. You're going to need 1.5 gallons of water. Now at the beginning, we're going to separate this into 19 cups and 5 cups, and then bring it all together in the end. We're going to need 3/4 of a cup of lemon juice, a 1/4 cup of dried lavender buds. Now you want to make sure to get culinary grade dried lavender buds, because not all species of lavender are safe to digest, and also some lavender can be sprayed with pesticides. So you want to get a culinary grade one, because then it's a safe to eat lavender and it's pesticide free. And then you're going to need a 1/2 teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt. So to get started, we're going to go ahead and fill a drink dispenser with 19 cups of water. And then we can go ahead and set this aside at the moment. And then in a saucepan, we're going to add 5 cups of water. And then we're going to go ahead and just bring this water to a boil. So now that our water is at boiling point, we're going to go ahead and remove it from the heat. Now that our water is off of the heat, we're going to go ahead and add in that 1/4 cup of dried lavender buds. And I'm just giving this a gentle little stir just to make sure that all of our lavender is well soaked in the water. And then we're going to let this steep for 5 minutes just to get that lavender flavor really infused in our water. So our lavender infused water is all done steeping. We're going to go ahead and add it to the 19 cups of water that we already have in our drink dispenser. And to do so, we're going to take a mesh strainer and we're going to strain out all of those lavender buds. Okay, now we have all that lavender strained out, so we can set this aside. And then we're going to add our 1/2 teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt. Now just make sure that you already have it grinded up, because if you put in these big chunks of salt, they might take forever to dissolve and not be ready in time for your party. So go ahead and grind it up in advance, so then it will all dissolve quite easily. And then we'll just add our 3/4 of a cup of lemon juice. And now we're just going to take a big spoon or spatula and go ahead and give it a nice good stir to help with getting everything mixed together and getting those salts dissolved. And then I love to just add some slices of lemon and some dried lavender buds to the top to just make it look really aesthetic and beautiful as you serve it to your guests. And then after you have your calming lavender lemon water all finished, I would suggest just throwing it in the refrigerator, letting it chill, and then it's ready to serve to your guests. I hope you all enjoy. That is so refreshing. I'll see you next time.